Hey, how's everybody doing? Who's a Game of Thrones fan out there? Because I am not. I think it's really stupid, and I've never seen it before in my life. It's horrible, I think. If I want to watch porn, I'll watch porn. I watch a lot of TV, especially sports, and I love football. But have you noticed in the last few years that apparently these football players can't squirt Gatorade into their own mouths? You have all these people on the sidelines that are squirting Gatorade into their mouths. They just come over to the sidelines like, thank you. And what's so hard about that? Why can't you squirt Gatorade into your own mouth? And they're like animals in a zoo. They just like open their mouth, I mean, can they feed themselves when they have to actually eat a meal? Because I don't know about you guys, but I think eating food is way more difficult than squirting Gatorade into my mouth. Because you have to like use utensils and maybe chew. You have to chew. You can't just swallow it. Do they have people chewing their own food? I don't know. I want the Gatorade squirting guy job eventually. I think I could be really good at that. Because I'm recently unemployed. I don't know how many of you have ever been unemployed.
Sucks.
It's really awesome, actually. No, it's really awesome, except for the money, which I'm glad I'm getting, this gig, paying for some of my bills, right? But I don't know if you've ever done this. You have to actually go to a class before you can start getting unemployment money from the government, and they teach you really great lessons there. First of all, the teacher of the class comes in and they do their own little comedy routine to start the class to kind of cheer everybody up, and it's like, there's 15 people in there that all want to kill themselves. It's like, shut the fuck up and give me my money, okay? Don't give me this stand-up routine. And then they teach you these great lessons to find a job, which is, first of all, you need to look for a job. You writing this down? This is a big lesson. Second, you need to create a resume. Anybody writing this down? You need to create a resume. And your resume needs to show your strengths on it. So it was like, whoa, I didn't know any of this before you taught me this. It's awesome, thank you. My first job was growing up as a young kid. I was in rural America, and I worked on farms when I was like 10 years old, and which is a great idea. I got a 10-year-old driving pickups around and $500,000 tractors, and it's very, very dangerous. If you work on a farm your whole life, the best case scenario is you're going to lose at least one arm. That's the best case scenario. I was very lucky. I didn't have anything happen to me, and I worked on a farm for like 4 years. Thank you. But through that, I got to, just going another direction here now. Why do people say tuna fish? Can't you just say tuna? I know it's a fish. I don't say salmon fish. I don't go to a restaurant and say, I'll have the chicken bird, and I'll have a side of the ham pig. It's just tuna. It's not tuna fish. All right? I love animals. I love dogs especially. And dog lovers. And I recently learned that, people, have you heard about this? People will take peanut butter and rub it on their junk and have their dog lick it. Have you heard about that? Is that disgusting? It's so disgusting. I mean, I use whipped cream. It's so much easier to clean up.
That's all I got.